are starting the day with some hazy conditions near the coast and for those nearby valleys. Overall, though, we are waking up to those clear skies across the central coast. And look at how calm it is out there. That water, very glossy. Winds around our coast are going to be very light today. We still have that onshore flow, but it is very weak. But you can tell we have that onshore flow because of those hazy conditions. A little different story inland. We are still going to see some winds around that 10 to 15 mile per hour range. We could have an occasional gust up to 30 miles per hour. So that is one of the reasons why we are seeing this red flag warning for the Santa Cruz Mountains. This has been extended now until 5 a.m. on Friday. And it's not just the winds, it's that low relative humidity. We're also going to see very hot temperatures, especially the higher up you go. We're going to see those temperatures around that 105, 106 degree range. Now, speaking of that fire weather watch, this is going to be for interior locations of Monterey County and San Benito County, but this one does not begin until Friday 9 a.m. It will, however, last through the weekend until Sunday midnight. Again, low relative humidity, hot temperatures, especially for those far interior locations. We're going to see those temperatures above that 110 degree mark. So be prepared for that. We are going to have those gusts around 30 miles per hour. So that again is a fire weather watch. It is not a red flag warning. That will be going into effect on Friday. We do have an extension on the excessive heat warning for all of our interior locations. Highs in those upper 90s to around 115 degrees. This has been extended a couple more days outside of the weekend until Tuesday 11 p.m. This extension also goes for that heat advisory for the northern part of the Salinas Valley, Carmel Valley, the Hollister area, and the northern part of the Monterey Bay. Highs in this area will reach around those 80s to mid 90s. So it is possible to see those warmer temperatures on the north side of the bay. Again, these both have been extended until Tuesday 11 p.m. So we got some heat dangers. We also have some fire dangers out there. And the reason is because we have this dominant ridge of high pressure. Now the center of this ridge still going to be migrating our direction. So we're going to be warming up a little bit more so today for those inland spots, a little bit more so on Thursday. But Friday, that's where we're going to see our warmest temperatures around the coast. We're going to see those peaks, those warmest temperatures inland on Saturday. So we still got more heat on the way. A little different story around the coast today because of our winds. We actually could be a little bit cooler on the north side of the bay. So around Santa Cruz, we'll be in those low to mid 70s. But once you're away from the immediate coast, and it's not going to take much, only a few miles away from the immediate coast there, and once you start going in those higher elevations, we're going to be warming up very quickly. We'll be in those upper 80s for the Felton area. We'll be in those 90s triple digits for the rest of the San Lorenzo Valley. For those higher elevations like Bonnie Doon Summit, we're going to be in those low to mid 90s today. But comfortable around Davenport, we're still going to be in those mid 60s, and that all has to do with our winds this afternoon. But most of our coastal cities will be in those 70s, low 80s for Salinas, upper 90s for the Hollister area. Still going to be toasty for the Santa Clara Valley. We'll be in those triple digits yet again today. Monterey Peninsula, kind of a mix of temperatures here. Again, we are going to see more southerly winds today, so that's going to keep areas like Pebble a little bit cooler, Carmel a little bit cooler, but around Monterey and Seaside, you're actually going to be a little bit warmer in those upper 70s. Salinas Valley, you're going to see a range of temperatures as well, mostly in those 80s and 90s, but we will have those triple digits yet again for those interior locations such as Pinnacles National Park, Parkfield, Bradley, San Antonio Valley. You're going to be warming it up a few more degrees this afternoon compared to yesterday. Once you're back around the Big Sur coast, we're going to be in those mid 80s, so a warm one out there for the Big Sur coast, and we are going to be in those low 90s for Carmel Valley, so even warmer yet for the Carmel Valley area. Now, most of us overnight will be in those 50s. With that said, if you live in those far interior locations, again, we're going to see those temperatures overnight in those 60s and 70s. Very difficult to cool your home down at night. Please find ways to stay cool and hydrated. Again, this is an ongoing heat event. It is not a one-day event. We're going to see temperatures warming up as we head into Friday and Saturday. So we still got those warm temperatures on the way, but also our fire danger remains high, especially through the holiday weekend. So please be extra careful with those barbecues and those fireworks.